What are the requirements for divorce in North Carolina? Hey there, my name is Ron Payne. I'm the CEO and managing attorney of Payne Law here in Kernersville, North Carolina. And today I wanted to answer the question, what are the requirements for divorce? We focus on family law and estate planning. And the good news and the bad news is that in North Carolina, it's very simple. What that means is you can't file for divorce until you have been separated legally for 366 days. And when you've done that, you can file for divorce. You do not have to have a reason for divorce. The only reason needs to be that you've been separated a year and a day. Now, if somebody's cheated on the other, if there are kids involved, if there's property involved, those are all separate issues and that you're going to need to work those out. And you definitely want to use a lawyer for those issues. But to be legally separated for a year and a day only requires two things. One, that you lived separate and apart for the whole time. Okay? You can't separate and get back together and separate and get back together and then pick the clock back up a year. You've got to be separate and apart for 366 days. The second part is that you have to intend to remain separate and apart. So in other words, if the spouse goes on a 2-week trip with their buddies down to Bermuda and while they're gone, you discover they've been cheating on you, you can't keep it secret, wait till they get back, act like everything is normal, and then be like, ha, you're out, and then be like, we're getting a divorce now. No, you have to be separate and apart for that, with the intention to remain separate and apart. And it has to be known for that 365 days to count. Now, a text message saying it's over, get out, enough. Or the fact that they moved out of the house and went and established their own domicile, that's living separate and apart. That's pretty clear intent. So you don't have to have a separation agreement. If you have property, if you have children, if you've got separate different incomes, and there might be, and if there was a long marriage and you might have spousal support, whether you're entitled to it or whether you might have to pay it, please use a lawyer. Whether you use us or any lawyer, we are here to help. But this is not something you just want to download off the internets and then try to go it yourself, because more often than not, those agreements get litigated at some point or they become unenforceable, and then you're left without, if the contract that you sign is insufficient, then that's what you're left with. And if you've already gotten divorced and then you realize the contract wasn't correctly, oftentimes there's not much you can do. So if you need help with a divorce, if you need help with a separation agreement so that you can get your divorce, because the one thing before you get your divorce is, and this is so important, before you go get your divorce, you've already heard the requirements. It's pretty simple. If you want to sue for equitable distribution or alimony or spousal support, you got to do it before you're divorced. So it's not a requirement to get a divorce, but if you want to sue for those things, it has to be done before you get the divorce. If there's any doubt, please speak to a lawyer. Here at Payne Law, we help families navigate life's difficult decisions, and the breakup of a family is certainly a difficult and important decision that needs to be made with good advice of counsel, and we are here to help. We've been handling family law and estate planning works for over 10 years, and we will make sure that you are guided to make good and smart and knowing decisions so that you know what you're getting into. Give us a call to set up that consultation. We do offer 30-minute and 1-hour low-cost consultations to help make sure that you are protected. You can do that by giving us a call at 336-281-6928, or you can reach us on the web at applepaynelaw.com. I hope this has been helpful. Like and subscribe here on YouTube for helpful and friendly legal content. And until next time, take care and have a great day.